Hey guys, what's going on? We're working on the RM85. It's an '07. All these shocks are the same for every year. Almost every shock on a bike are about the same. What's going on with these? They're like pogo sticks. They're completely shot. Honestly, I don't even think there's any oil left in them. So we're going to tear these apart. It's sounding pretty bad in here. Tear them apart, see what's wrong. I do have fork seals and dust covers, but if anything internally is bad, we're gonna have to order that stuff. It's pretty simple. I'm just gonna kind of go through it, not gonna talk a lot. You guys can just watch, and if you want to redo yours, don't be scared to do it. It's really not that bad. So let's get at it. That one's got some oil in it yet. All right, guys, first thing I always do, take off the top cap up here and then dump all the oil out. And then once you're done with that, take off your bottom nut down here. It's gonna have your plunger on it. Take that off, and then you'll be able to pull your stack out. And then get cleaning everything. Clean everything off, get all this oil off. So we're gonna do that. I'll do that behind. I'll turn off the camera here and do all that, clean all this stuff up. And then take off this dust seal. There'll be a clip underneath there. Take that clip off and then separate the two. And then you'll be able to put on your new seals. All right, guys, once you've taken your top cap off, dumped off the oil, taken this off, it's still up in there. I'm gonna have to get it out, but all you do is take a pick or a flat screwdriver and pull down your dust seal. And then up in here, there's going to be a little clip. And this is what it looks like because I already got one apart. It's just a little clip up in there. Take a screwdriver or your pick, grab a hold of that, pop that off. And then all you do is take your two sides and you're just gonna hammer them apart. I don't know what that one is gonna end up in there. And now you have your two sides apart. Now this is your seal that actually keeps the oil in the bike. And then it has a washer. And then it'll have this retaining clip that goes on the top here. And then you're gonna have a bigger one right here. And you want to take a flathead screwdriver and do not separate these a lot. Be very gentle with them. Just separate it just enough to get over that little lip. Probably not going to reuse these. I'm probably going to get new ones. But if you're going to reuse them, you don't want to spread them out too far. If it comes here, there it is. Take off your washer and then take your seal off. And then your dust cover and your clip. Okay, Now what I'm gonna do is go up to the sink or the parts washer or whatever you have available. And where's that at? And you're gonna clean all this stuff off really good. So I'm gonna go do that off camera and then I'll come back and we'll refill these. All right, let me see if this is on here. Yep. I got kind of a mess going on here, but we're gonna put these all back together. I'll show you how. First thing, seal. Now, before I do that, I got some saran wrap. What you do is you put on some saran wrap on the edges, and that just keeps it from grabbing the sharp edges and destroying it. I'm not very good with saran wrap. So just put that on, just like so. Slide it down the tube. All the way to the bottom. Of course, it rips your saran wrap off. All the way down to the bottom. Then your new seal. Put that on. Be careful with it right there. Damn it. After your seal, it's going to be your washer. Slide your washer down. You can put this on. This would go in between your dust seal and your main seal, but it spreads out so you don't have to put it on there. Then your collar, the smaller collar, that can get dropped on. And then your big collar, wherever that's at, right here. Then we slide on the big collar. Give this some lube. And then you take your tube, slide your tube on. And then you're going to have to force down your seal here. Put this ring back on. Now, this is the hardest part, guys, because I don't have any PVC and I don't want to run to the hardware store. But you need to push this seal down in there. Get it started. And what you would normally do is you get a piece of PVC right here and you just hammer slide this down. I don't have any PVC right now. So what I got is somewhere. That's not gonna work. Where the heck is it? I'll find it here. All I got is a really thick piece of leather and I wrap it around and then I'm sliding that down. And I got the last one on there. But go out and get some PVC. It's gonna be a PVC that goes around here and then you cut it in half. And all you do is you put it on there, put some tape around it, and then hammer slide it down. And your seal's in. But I don't have that, or you can buy a special seal tool if you know you're gonna be using it a lot or doing shocks a lot. But I don't have anything right now, so I'm gonna find that piece, get this seal put in there, and then I'll be right back. Guys, this is what I got here. It's just a piece of heavy leather. I wrapped it around here, put some tape on it. And hammer slide that thing back in. Find my clip, wherever that ran off to. I got a mess going on here, guys. So it's not ideal to be working on this shit, but it is what it is. So I'll be right back again after I find this fucking clip. I found her clip back in. Got that in. Take off her. Okay, and then put on your dust seal. Okay. Now, we got all that done down below to keep your fluid in. Now we're going to put the plunger back in, or the assembly. Now, this, that's at the end of your shock, will screw into here. Well, the thing is, when you put this back in and you start putting this will start spinning here. So there's no way to tighten it up. So what you have to do is get a 14 and your 17. And there's a little nut on the end of here. And take off this assembly. Take this off. And then you put this down in your cylinder, all the way down in. Put this up in and screw that right into that pipe that you just put in there. Now you're not going to be able to tighten it all the way because that's spinning inside. So what you do is you take your screwdriver, which is right here, put that down, in your shock, and then of course that's a 19. So grab your 19, and when this is spinning you'll feel your screwdriver hit it. There it is. Just tighten that up. Pull your screwdriver out, put this assembly back in, get your 17 and your 14, and tighten that top back on. There we go. Now, it's usually about the same in all these 85 bikes, the 80 bikes. And what you would do is when this is completely extended, of course you keep your cap off, you would fill this up with fluid until you're 4 inches from the top. That works, and they make a special tool to where you can do it to be able to measure it. I just got on the internet, found out how much oil just goes in it. 750 or 351 milliliters. If you don't have anything with milliliters to cc, it's 1 in 1. So 351 cc's or milliliters. So there's 351. Start dumping your oil in. And there we go. And there you go, guys. Suspension's done. Got new fluid in it. Work this in a little bit, pump it in, get it down into the valves, and you're good to go. There you go. I'd show you the bike right now, but I don't want to ruin it. I'm just getting it put back together. The video will come out in probably a couple weeks after this one of the disassembly and assembly of this 07 RM. It's about done right now. I'm just waiting on put these up back on, and then plastic and graphics, and the bike's done. So that's a video that's going to be coming. It was a piece of shit, and I had to put a lot of money into it, a lot of more money than I wanted to, but ended up turning into a really, really nice bike, and I'm really happy what it's turned into and can't wait to show you guys. So there it is, forks, easy. You got any questions, let me know. If you guys do it a different way, there's 1,000 different ways to fucking skin a cat, but in the end, we got new seals in it, new fluid, and there you go. So have a good one, guys.